The name neuro-linguistic programming is about how we think, how we feel, how that affects the way that we act and live in the world. Obviously, it's about language and how language influences us, how we communicate through language, how we are, influenced ourselves by language. But the language is not only verbal, it's also nonverbal. So how does both our verbal and nonverbal language reflect who we are and influence who we are? Is about how do we become aware of what those programs are so that we actually can have more choice, more creativity, so that we're not limited by that programming, but we're choosing it, we're developing it, we're adding to it. The NLP is really, it's about tools for dreamers. What I mean by that is it's how do I make my dreams become a reality? How do I have a vision, a goal, and make that come into my present reality? So NLP is a lot about tools. NLP from its very beginning was always very solution focused. NLP has a whole range of tools on many different levels. And I think that's part of what NLP brings. What I find is that other types of coaching tools, they're a toolbox that is very effective for a certain level or for a certain aspect. But I think what NLP does is it can give us the whole range. NLP has been developed, in fact, by modeling people who do things effectively. So not only performers, but people who help performers. So therapists, modeling coaches, modeling leaders, And so the search in modeling is always about this question, what is the difference that makes the difference? To me, I think the key part of NLP is that these are tools that not just that only an expert can use, but everybody can use them. So as somebody going to an NLP coach, you're not just receiving coaching, you're receiving the tools too. So it's not just that somebody is using this tool to help you, you are getting the tool as a result of the coaching. So you walk away not only having received help to reach some of your goals, but now you have your own toolbox that you can continue to use the rest of your life. So NLP coaching really empowers you in a way to become, to some degree, your own self-coach. So a business is going to benefit because people will become empowered to have more and more tools. Some of the ways that NLP helps a business is it helps everybody to share a common vision. It helps everybody to understand themselves and where their strengths are better. It helps people to work together and communicate, work together as teams better. So pretty much in almost every aspect of the process of running a business, NLP is helpful. NLP's really, its focus has always been from its very beginning on process. So, and we say process as opposed to content. So if you learn to communicate better, you can communicate about anything better. If you learn to be creative, you can be creative about anything. It's not just how do I be creative with this or creative with that. It's the process of creativity, we say, the deep structure. First is it helps to bring a credibility because there are standards of training, standards of application, standards of practice. Another thing that such a society can do is to help through networking. That is, people working together, sharing connections, sharing projects. There's an old saying that all of us are smarter than any one of us. So by bringing this together, we could say the same thing. All of us are more creative than one of us. Of, let's say, visibility, right? Because a group can have more visibility than one person. And so by being a part of a society like the SICPNL, you become a part of a group that has a bigger reach than any one person can have. Also good for the customers of NLP because it makes it makes it easier to find qualified people who you know are going to be effective.